Well, ASW, how I ended up there was a friend of mine. She has two young kids, 13 and 14 years old, and they like wrestling, so they live across the street, so they attend the matches all the time. It's only $5 to get in.
Yeah, yeah.
So she's been telling me for the last 9 months, oh, there's this wrestling there. She named all the wrestlers. I didn't know one guy's name on there. So there's no reason for me to go down. I don't want to go.
It's not like you're seeing your buddies,
and,
yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not like going to, I don't even go to Vincent's shows when they come.
Yeah.
Unless I'm invited to a show personally, somebody calls me an agent, or somebody says, hey, Fonzie, come down, I don't go. Like when they're at Raws, I don't go. Unless they call me or something. Or if I want to. But I've gone to once or twice in 10 years since they've been coming. So the girl had said, oh, come on, Fonzie. So I said, okay, let me go. So I went in the night before I did the show at Strokers. I mean, the week before the Friday, and I got such a warm reception, and these guys made me feel so good about myself. I felt like I was Ric Flair or Hulk Hogan. You know, I was a Hulk Hogan that night in that dressing room. So I was impressed with the guys, from Simon to the kid I work with, Happy Feet Bobby. He was great, and I after a little bit, all the guys warmed up to me. I said, hey, do you guys want me to? I met Nick and Vinny and Simon, the booker, the trio. I met all them guys. I said, hey, give me the smallest guy in the dressing room, and I'll work for the next Friday night. Don't mind, don't pay me nothing, because I seen the house was small, 100 people, whatever, 200 people.
We couldn't afford Bill Alfonso.
Well, it's not that you could afford me, just I'm not on the budget, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You could afford to bring anybody. He had a handful already, so plus I won minimum of a couple grand. Not really. But I said, give me the smallest guy, and I'll come in and help you guys, because I'm paying back with a big vicious circle that says, in life, I started off here, been around the world 17 times. I think 13, really. I've been to Japan 13 times.
You can exaggerate. It's wrestling. You can have an extra 4 times.
Been around the world 17 times, and ended up in the same place I started 30-something years later, if you start from 1980. But actually, I started in 78 with the Funk match with the Sheik. So they give me the smallest guy in here. They give me Bobby, who was over with the kids. They like
they love Bobby. They love Bobby.
And Bobby blended with me, and everybody knew who I was in the dressing room. That made me feel good. They treated me great, and I'm coming back the following week and drew another good house, because I just worked with TNA and was involved in the main event there, just like ASW, main event from main event to main event, which is pretty cool. So ASW, TNA, ASW, very good. And it was the largest pay-per-view, I think, and one of the bigger houses. ASW, nothing that had anything to do with me, but I was affiliated with a good crowd.
That's the group.
And we had a hell of a show. Things just jived that night. Everybody was on their A game. Everybody from the referees to the main event, which I was in. And we did our job. They did their job. The fans liked me. The owners liked me. And it all worked out. And I got invited to come back. Thank you very much.